subscribe to the channel. It sparked fear in Israel just by landing at Egyptian bases. A fierce fighter surrounded by a stealth structure that the Iron Dome and the American Patriot system failed to detect. It surpasses the Russian Sukhoi 27 and the American F-35, capable of penetrating deep into Tel Aviv with a full squadron of drones without entering the engagement zone. News of its joining the Egyptian army angered Netanyahu and his war council. So what is the story of this fighter jet that will ignite the Egyptian border with Israel? We reveal many secrets and details to you, dear viewer, in this episode. Stay tuned. The Egyptian-Chinese Phantom. Simultaneously with the Eagles of Civilization 2025 maneuvers, announced by the Chinese Ministry of Defense, the Global Times newspaper pointed to Egypt's monitoring of the capabilities of the Chengdu J-20 stealth aircraft. This was indicated by Chinese military expert Wang Yunfei to the newspaper, stating that this maneuver could pave the way for potential cooperation, increasing speculation about the advanced J-20 stealth fighter. This is the result of dozens of models and experiments that produced a multi-role, silent, fast, and long-range aircraft equipped with the latest technology and artificial intelligence, enhancing its capabilities in maneuvering, stealth, and performing combat missions. The Chinese stealth aircraft is characterized by a massive structure made from a blend of titanium and carbon fibers. It is coated with materials that have a high capacity to absorb and scatter radar waves. The aircraft is 23 meters long, 5 meters high, and has a wingspan of 13.6 meters, with a total weight of 37.5 tons, of which 6 tons are allocated for military payload and 11 tons for fuel tanks, with the capability of aerial refueling. The aircraft crew consists of 1 pilot for the first version, J-20A, and 2 pilots for the latest version, J-20AS. It is the first stealth fighter with 2 seats, which will control a squadron of J-11 stealth drones, the latest in the Chinese arsenal. A deep look at the Chinese stealth J-20. At the beginning of its service entry, the J-20 was operated with a pair of Russian Saturn AL-31 engines, capable of generating a thrust of 360 kilonewtons, allowing it to fly at a speed of 2,300 kilometers per hour and climb to an altitude of 21,000 meters at a rate of 305 meters per second, with an operational range of up to 6,000 kilometers. The South China Morning Post reported that the Great Dragon's Russian-made engines were upgraded to the Chinese WS-15 engine, which enhanced its maneuverability and combat capabilities, also giving the aircraft performance close to that of the American F-22. In terms of armament, the J-20 has a main weapons bay in the center of the aircraft's body capable of accommodating both short and long-range air-to-air missiles, ranging from the PL-9 to the PL-21. It is also equipped with 2 side bays behind the air intakes, which are designated for short-range PL-10 missiles. The armament does not stop there, as the J-20 is equipped with 8 external hardpoints for mounting munitions and bombs guided by laser or satellite, and high-precision missiles for missions that do not require the aircraft's stealth capabilities. Detection and combat systems. China conceals the technologies used in its stealth aircraft, which is a precautionary measure followed by most armies that manufacture tactical weapons. However, they have disclosed that their aircraft is equipped with the Type 1475 radar, and stated that its detection range for aircraft, radars, and hostile defense systems is 1,500 kilometers. It is also equipped with the Chinese Electro-Optical Targeting System model, EOTS-86, in addition to the Infrared Search and Track System, IORD-3. The aircraft's external structure is also engineered based on stealth aircraft principles and coated with a special paint, to scatter reflected radar signals, to deceive enemy radars into perceiving the aircraft's mass as 250 times smaller than its actual mass. Alongside the ingenious design engineering, the aircraft is equipped with stealth technology, also known as passive radar, where this technology works by reading hostile ground radar signals and retransmitting signals with a negative value, equivalent to that radar, resulting in a zero outcome. Thus, the enemy radar and its operators will not be able to detect any object within their search range. The dark side. In military industries, there is no perfect weapon, and there must be some flaws. But the flaws of the J-20 can be overlooked in light of its specifications. As is the case with all stealth aircraft, it requires regular maintenance and restoration of the exterior coating even if it is stored. It is unknown how much its maintenance costs, but it is estimated to average around $40,000 for body maintenance and $70,000 for engine maintenance after every 30 flight hours. The cost of manufacturing a single J-20 aircraft ranges between $100 and $120 million. J-20, a nightmare threatening American bases. Until recently, China, despite its military strength, was within the firing range of the United States and some of its allies. We are talking here about the 7th Fleet of the US Navy, which controls international waters and maritime navigation off the Chinese coast. About strong countries, despite their small size, like Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan. And about the American base on the island of Guam, which, for many years, remained a scarecrow for China. Today, all those bases, naval units, airports of those countries, and their military command buildings have become easy targets that China can destroy whenever it wishes. More than 100 Chinese stealth fighters are capable of taking off at the same time, with a payload of no less than 1,000 tons of missiles and bombs. And let's not forget the nuclear and hydrogen bombs and China's hypersonic missiles. Today, without a doubt, China has regained its position as an unrivaled superpower in East Asia and the South Pacific. The operational history is known by the code 20 within military regulations. The project was named Defeating the Mighty Dragon in homage to the legends of the greatness of the Chinese Empire. China began its project to produce stealth aircraft early on, even before Russia, which is renowned for producing military aircraft. The 20 is based on the JSX project, which dates back to 1996 and was revealed by China in 2000 when China accused Russia of stealing the plans and electronic models through espionage operations. China might be justified in that accusation, given the similarity between its project and the Russian stealth aircraft, Mikoyan 1.44. Over 15 years of development, testing and revisiting some flaws, Beijing announced in April 2011 the successful flight test of the J-20 with a 100% success rate, which means it has entered actual production and service since then. To date, the number of manufactured units has exceeded 140. Since 2017, they have also started producing the B version of the stealth fighter, which is known to have 2 seats, though no further details are available. And you, dear viewer, what do you think of the capabilities of the Chinese stealth J-20? Does it surpass the Israeli F-35? Let us know in the comments.